Hey y'all, Clyde here from Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. Today's video is going to be a short, sweet, simple, sweet brown chili, venison chili. We're doing this as a Wild Game November collaboration video hosted by Christine, Mrs.GilliamFarms. Let's get a drink of coffee and we'll get this thing rolling. All right, take our Dutch oven, got the fire going, nice medium heat, don't want to overcook anything. A couple tablespoons of olive oil. We've got about a pound of ground venison here. We'll get this browning up good. What we'll do is I'll brown my venison, get it cooked through, then I take it off and I just let it rest in a bowl off to the side. It won't take but a minute to get this stuff cooked. Get everything broken up good. Adjust that fire just a little bit. Now I need to check these videos out because there's going to be at least one video a day released every day in November. So there's multiple videos, multiple dishes, multiple channels. It's a constant thing. Every day in November there's something that's coming out. And man, if you ain't hungry, start at November 1st, you'll be starving by the time you get to the last day of whatever it is that you're watching, whatever day that is. This does not take but just a few minutes to actually prepare. The only time consuming part of this is getting everything ready. And what we'll do is I have everything pre-done, already ready, measured out. We're going to put up a ingredients list in the notes. But like any chili, when you get this done, if you'll let it sit on a low heat and just simmer and stir constantly, man, those flavors and ingredients infuse, and it is just, oh man, there's nothing better. When the leaves start changing and the temperature drops, and you know it's deer season, it is time to make a pot of chili. Let's knock this out right here. So set that to the side and let that rest. Another good splash of olive oil. What we'll do is we'll get that fire turned back up to a low, maybe to a low medium. I don't like to do it all real quick. With everything that's rendered out right there. There we go. Now I use about a half a large onion for just one batch of this. Throw my onion in. I like my Creole seasoning right up on top of that. We'll get that done. And that is Creole seasoning. Takes my breath away, makes me sneeze, but I love this stuff. Man. So we've started with a pound of ground venison. Got half a large onion, 2 tablespoons of Creole seasoning, and you can use whichever one you like. I like Tony's, so that's what I use. I'm not endorsed by anyone. Use whatever brand you're comfortable with. And the good thing about cooking anything at home is ingredients and recipes are merely guidelines. There are no rules. Do what you like. As long as you enjoy what you do, hey, it's all good. We're just gonna stir that up and sweat those onions down just for a minute or two. Good coffee. I like good coffee. Now I've diced up one good jalapeno. I don't take the seeds out. I like the spice in mine. I cut the stem off and dice her up, and that's where we go. Those jalapenos going good. Now I'm going to start going in with all my liquids. And here's one reason I like this particular recipe for chili is there's an ingredient in here that's really kind of near and dear to my heart. Now we're going to bring that up a little bit more, get this liquid going. That was 1 cup of beef broth. We're going to bring this up. Now here it is. Secret ingredient makes everything good. 1 cup of good, strong coffee in my chili. Yes, I do. 1 cup of good, strong coffee. And we're going to let that come up to a boil. I want to get that all good and hot before I put everything else in it. I wished everybody could smell it. I wished I could smell everybody else's dishes that I've watched. Man, they've made back straps and they've made tacos. Man, there's a ton of videos out there just on this collaboration. All right. Excuse me. We're going to go 2 teaspoons of garlic. Now, I did use dried garlic today. I did not have any fresh garlic when I started doing this. And I do not live in town. I do not live near town. So it's nearly a 20-mile trek for me to go get fresh garlic. So anything I use, please substitute with fresh if I use dry, or substitute dry if I'm using fresh. Got 1.5 tablespoons of cumin. 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. That's why this is a sweet brown chili. The color of this actually comes out a little bit darker than some of the other chilies that I've made. And I think it probably has a lot to do with using the cocoa powder and the coffee. Turn it down just a bit. Get that stirred up a little bit more. Alrighty. And of course, we're making chili. 1 tablespoon, just chili powder. Get all of that in there. And we have 1 teaspoon of coriander. Turn it just a tad more. Now, what we did, we added a little bit of cocoa powder. Let that melt down. And I have 1/4 cup dark brown sugar. A little bit lumpy, I think. We'll get that mixed in good, dissolved. Oh man. Love the smell of coriander and chili seasoning mix. I love those. That cumin, man, it just warms everything up. It just warms everything up. Now, we're still going at a pretty good boil right there. We'll turn that down on a low. Now, got a cup of diced tomatoes here. And I have 2 cans of dark red kidney beans. And I hope that's all my ingredients I'm supposed to have, because my wife's already loaded the dishwasher and she said no do-overs. So, now we'll take that venison, get it back into the chili pot. Now sit there, get all that stirred in good. Oh my goodness, the smell of this stuff is just crazy good. It is crazy good. This is an easy meal to make. You simply get up in the morning, have a cup of coffee, brown your venison, have a cup of coffee, get all your ingredients out, have a cup of coffee, get it all put together, have a cup of coffee, go get eggs, have a cup of coffee, start your bacon, have a cup of coffee when you have your breakfast. And just about dinner time, this will all be done. Just let it sit there on a low, slow simmer, stirring constantly. Everything comes out. Now I'm going to cheat. Now don't pay attention to the colors here. I got a black cast iron here and a red cast iron here. But we're going to pretend that this is all the same. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This has been on the simmer for about 3 good hours. So what we're going to do is, I did turn it back on to start heating it back up, but it's still smoking hot. We're going to check before my wife gets back home, and we're going to, look at that, look at that. Oh, should have used the hot pad. That's hot. Oh, goodness. Grab a spoon right quick, see if I have one over here. Boy, just look at that. That is just muy excelente. And like I said, these ingredients are all just suggestions. You can add, subtract, use more, use less. That's just hot. Steam hot. A little bit of jalapeno flavor in it. That Tony's brings that spice up a little bit. Man, onions and peppers are cooked just plumb soft. Beans are soft. Man, that venison just tastes good. You can top this off with a few scallions, slice of the jalapeno, some raw onion on it, cornbread and crackers. Oh goodness. All right, Jack, you might even put sour cream on it. I'm not a sour cream fan, but I got a buddy that loves the stuff. So, I just want to say, check out all these videos for Wild Game November. Check out Christine, Mrs.GilliamFarms. They're going to have tons of videos. People are cooking tacos, they're doing chilies, they're doing back straps, they're roasting, they're baking, they're grilling. Man, they're stuffing. It's just an awesome video. It's an awesome little congregation. All these homesteaders, they're all doing this together. So check it out. Hosted by Christine, Mrs.GilliamFarms. Collaboration videos for Wild Game November. Until I make another video, this is Clyde saying, hey, let's have a cup of coffee. Thank y'all for watching. Hey y'all, Clyde here from Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. Today we're going to see about making a venison chili, a sweet brown chili. We're doing this with a collaboration of, we'll start this all over. Y'all have a nice day. Hey y'all, Clyde here from Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. This video is a collaboration video for Wild Game November. This is being hosted by the lady that's doing this. Hey y'all, Clyde here from Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. Today's video, plain and simple, venison chili. Everybody likes it, man, who cares? Hey y'all, Clyde here from Let's Have a Cup of Coffee. Today we're going to make a venison chili. We're doing this as a collaboration video for Wild Game November, hosted by Christine, Mrs.GilliamFarms. Hey, let's get this thing started. That just tastes good. We're going to start taking it with our Dutch oven, get our fire going on a good medium heat. Add a little bit of olive oil on this pan. 2 tablespoons, or whatever you see fit. We'll let that start getting warm. We'll take another cup of coffee. Another drink of coffee.